Hello friends, I'm Dr. Supriya. So let us discuss today about a very interesting book named A Physician's POSY. It is written by Dr. Dorothy Sheffer. This book was given to me by my mentor, guide and one of my sir. So I'll just show you the contents of the book. As you can see here, there are so many commonly used remedies like Arnica, Bellus perennius, Calendula, and there are many injury remedies given in this book. As you can see, we have Hypericum, there is Ledum pal, then there is Ruta, Symphytum, and so on. The interesting thing about this book is the authors of this Materia Medica have perceived these remedies by their own and they have given to us in a form of a book. And this book is written in a form of a story, and it is little bit tedious to just go through the whole book. So here I have tried to make a gist of each remedies, and the first remedy in this book is Arnica montana. So let us just go through what are the main important gist the author wants to give us, so that it is helpful for both students as well as practitioners, so that they don't have to go through all these books, because these books are quite unpopular, but they are very good written, very nicely written, and gem of a book. So let us go through. So first, the points are, the author mentions Arnica as the wonder herb, okay, and she says that it is seen in the slopes of mountains like mountains of Siberia or Andes mountain. So these are the golden flowers which are seen in these slopes of the mountains. And why it is important for us to know the place where these are found. These are not found on the tip of the mountains, they are found on the slopes of the mountains. And whenever the mountain climbers climb these mountains, and whenever they get falls and bruises, they just rub the leaves of this beautiful Arnica plants, and they become all right. So it's called mountain daisy, so that's why it's called mountain daisy, or by the layman term they are called proud knight of the mountains. Okay, and next important point what author tries to tell us, that it relieves shocks and pains which is accompanying an injury. So we all know Arnica is a very good remedy for injury, but we sometimes forget the mental aspect of injury, that is the shock which is taken by the persons because of an injury, the mental shock, and it can stay for a long time in a person. And then comes the concussion. So whenever we have concussions, you give a dose of Arnica and the recovery period will be drastically reduced. Okay, and again she mentions a lot of cases which she has seen, she has treated, but one interesting case which I would like to share from this book is her personal experience when she bumped her head and she started getting bruises and throbbing pain in her head, and she took Arnica 1m and she was relieved with those complaints. And she also mentions that it is a wonderful painkiller in fractures. Okay, as we know, Symphytum is a very good remedy to help reunion of bones and to heal the bones during fracture, but the pain part is also can be taken care by Arnica. And the main useful things are in acute injury, and also we know in typhoid illness, where they go for delirium, where the brain is gone for a congestion and they feel a lot of body ache, and also long standing after effects of accidents. Sometimes we fail to ask what could be the cause. could be a headache or a long standing pain. So if there is a history of an accident which has caused a shock or a trauma or a pain, very good example is a case of long standing headache after an accident, arnica is a remedy. Then the author mentions few potencies which she has used. She says it need not be high potency, even lower potency material doses gives wonderful results in cases of injury, and 30 potency is used when there is obvious bruise, and 1 m is used when there is long standing effects of any past trauma. Again, externally it can be used as a mother tincture for a contusion, but remember, the skin should be unbroken. It cannot be used like calendula for an injured or a open injury. The skin should not be broken. And finally, I want to make a small point: which part of the body where there is a trauma, this arnica can be used. Important is where the muscle bulk is there. You may not think of arnica where the part of the body is not covered well by a muscle. So where you have a good muscle bulk, you can give arnica. So this is it. This was a small gist of this wonderful book named Physician's POSY. I have a photocopy of this book. This is not the original book. So it is a very long written book about each remedy. So I hope this video has helped you, and wish to make more such videos and share these wonderful tips with you all. Thank you.